Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
One person killed in a morning house fire on Detroit's east side. Good afternoon, everyone. We're going to start right there. We're working to get more information on just how that fire started this morning. Let's get right out to Sean Lay, who's live with the latest. Sean?
Well, a 79-year-old woman did not make it out of her home today. I just met with her family, her son and sister and daughter-in-law, I should say. This is the home here on Algonquin. Family has gathered. You can see some of the damage done to the home. Let me show you who was lost in this fire. Really heavy, really sad situation here. This is Dolores Dakers, 79 years old. Her son tells me that she was on the phone with the alarm company, DTE, reporting that there was a fire just after 5 this morning. The alarm company and Miss Dakers were reporting this fire. Now, her son rushed here. He was told that his mom was somehow not able to get out of her home. This is very hard news, of course, here on Mother's Day weekend.
She was funny. She loved family. She cared about people.
Back here live now, there's no official cause to this fire. Ms. Dakers' son believes it started on the side of a home, what he is calling a utility room. So they're checking that out. There is a lot of damage on that side. Detroit Fire also investigating here, but the family just, they are remarkable, saying they are choosing at this time to really celebrate all the good things about their mother, even though she was lost in a fire here earlier this morning. Jason?
Yeah, and as you say, on Mother's Day weekend, very tough. All right, Sean, we appreciate it. Yep. Other news this afternoon, we're taking a look at a police standoff in Ecorse this morning. SWAT was called to a home near Hyacinth and 18th Street to deal with a man with a weapon who was considered mentally unstable. He was eventually taken into custody and will now be evaluated at a hospital. Investigators still working to get more information about the apparent murder-suicide in which Dr. Calandra Green appears to be the victim. Police say Dr. Green, head of the Oakland County Health Division, was killed by her husband, Charles, who then took his own life. They were found in their home yesterday after she didn't show up to work. Police say autopsies and crime scene data now will be critical in confirming exactly what happened. A former gymnastics coach has been arrested in Florida for allegedly sexually assaulting minors while working in Michigan. 49-year-old Shannon Guy was arrested at his home in Punta Gorda, Florida, Wednesday. Investigators say Guy was a former gymnastics coach at Ariels and Baranas Gymnastics in Grand Rapids between 2006 and 2008. They say the victims he assaulted were between 4 years old and 14 at the time. He's charged in Michigan with more than a dozen counts of criminal sexual conduct. Ex-Marine Daniel Penny has surrendered himself to police this morning, 11 days after he placed Jordan Neely in a chokehold on a train that ultimately killed him. The 24-year-old was arrested on a second-degree manslaughter charge after arriving in Lower Manhattan just after 8 a.m. Penny turned himself in less than 24 hours since the Manhattan District Attorney's Office revealed it would pursue charges against him. This morning, a landmark change to U.S. immigration policy as thousands of migrants flood to the southern border. Title 42 has now officially ended, and that means people who cross the border will face stricter consequences if they're caught crossing illegally. Alyssa Cole from our sister station in Houston is in Eagle Pass with how border agents are processing migrants.
I'm in Eagle Pass right now, standing on land just outside of a private property, and just off in the distance you can see Border Patrol agents working to process migrants. You see that white bus in the distance. It's on the private property. We don't have permission right now to be on the property, but you can see a line of migrants outside of the white bus. What they're doing right now is getting the name, the ages, finding out where these people are coming from. For what we can see, it looks like a group of adults. We can see men and women. We can't see any children right now, so we can't confirm that. But I can tell you that these buses have been going back and forth all morning long. So it has been pretty busy here in Eagle Pass. And another thing to keep in mind, remember, those new rules are now in effect when it comes to immigration under the Biden administration. If you're caught crossing the Rio Grande coming into the United States illegally, you will face up to a minimum of 5 years ban on re-entry into the country, and you could face felony charges. Reporting in Eagle Pass, back to you all.
All right, Alyssa, we appreciate it. The Biden administration has outlined a plan that would open processing centers in Central and South America. Migrants can apply at these centers to come to the U.S., Spain, or Canada. It's unclear when they would be opening. Looking for something to do this weekend? Weather's supposed to be pretty good. If maybe you want to spruce up the home decor, well, some inspiration could be found at Art Birmingham. It's taking place this weekend at Shane Park in downtown Birmingham. The art fair will feature 150 live artists and live music. Some of those artists include Dennis and Christina Jacobs, who own an illustration and screen printing studio in Madison Heights. Their booth will feature limited edition screen prints.
We try to have our work to have like a narrative quality to it. So when people see it, they tend to kind of identify with the characters or maybe project their own stories onto it. So it's always great when we run into people at these fairs with like, oh, I have this one in my living room, or when my kid went off to college, that was the one thing she took with her.
Art Birmingham at Shane Park in downtown Birmingham goes from 10 to 6 Saturday, and it runs from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can park for free for 2 hours at all their parking decks, that also on Sunday there. So 10 to 5 on Sunday, but parking free. That's the key thing to remember there. And the weather should cooperate for a lot of that. Let's bring in Ron Hilliard to check the forecast, not just for this awesome Friday, but as we roll into the weekend, Ron.
Well, Jason, it's going to be looking pretty decent for people that want to get outdoors and celebrate their families and mothers and their lives. Now, today it's going to be very warm out there. Highs near 80, but not as sunny as yesterday. In fact, we have partly sunny to mostly cloudy skies. A few isolated showers trying to make their way through with a few droplets across our area, but we are not seeing a lot of rain, and we're not seeing it all across the area. So right now, you see the cloud cover downtown. That view comes from Windsor. Detroit, 77. Howell, we're at the same. Pontiac, 76. And Adrian, we're at 78. Those highs getting very close to 80 degrees. So a very low and scattered chance of those showers tonight, and a slight chance of a couple of drops of rain over the weekend. So this is the forecast for today. Isolated showers, temperatures getting up to near 80 degrees, and everybody's wondering about that Mother's Day forecast. Let's go ahead and give it to you. 76 for tomorrow, and then a little bit cooler, closer to the upper 60s for Sunday. A few isolated showers are possible. If you want to keep track of those showers, you can do that today and, of course, all weekend long and in the future. All you have to do is download the Forewarn Weather app. You can get your accurate neighborhood forecast and, of course, the Exact Track radar. Jason?
Yeah, good to have, especially this weekend. All right, Ron. Back on the noon with the last bank robbed by the infamous Bonnie and Clyde. Well, it's getting a serious makeover. Do you even know where it is? How a slice of history is being restored by a couple in Iowa, and what it takes to go inside the vault there. Plus, are you watching us while you're working out on the Peloton right now? Stop the bike and don't get back on until you see the next story. We have a recall to tell you about.